This is Student Peer Teach, Problem 1. We'll walk through GIFT, and as we walk through GIFT, you need to walk your classmates through. So first, we're going to mark the given information on the diagram. So we are given the fact that segment A, B, and CD are congruent. So you want to mark AB and CD are congruent. So hatch, they're a pair of S's. Okay, we're done with that information. We'll cross it out. We also know that AB and CD are parallel. So we're going to trace and we're going to make these parallel. Stretch now. You can see them. Put your arrow feathers on there. They're also parallel. Cross it out. With the transversal, that means a steer stick of EA. So we're going to trace EA here. Our goal is to somehow explain a triangle ABC is congruent to CDE. Now keep in mind, to get congruent triangles, we're going to be shooting for either side, angle, angle, or angle, side. Okay, we're done with given. Now we're looking for implied. We're done with given. So now we're looking for implied and freebies. What's implied here? Well, if we have parallel lines, remember when you have parallel lines, we have all kinds of congruent angles. One of the angles that we can use are the fact that we have corresponding congruent angles, which is going to make angle A congruent to angle C. Those are corresponding. So now we have a pair of angles. We also had another piece of information in the given. That C is the midpoint of AE. So if C is a midpoint of A to E, that means these guys are congruent. That's a pair of sides. So look very carefully. Why are these triangles congruent? We already can see it is side, angle, side. We have a pair of sides, a pair of corresponding angles, and another pair of sides. That's where all the thinking happens. Please make sure your classmates walk through giving implied freebies, talk through. You just need to talk it out, the fact that we have a pair of sides here because of the given. We have a pair of angles because it's implied by the parallel. We have another pair of sides, which is implied by the midpoint of the given. So the triangles are congruent by side, angle, side. All your thinking is done there. The proof is just the mop-up. So taking a look here, organize this as a web proof. So we asked ourselves, how do we know A, B, and C are equal? Well, that was straight up here in the given. So we know this was given. And that gave us our first pair of sides. The fact that we have parallel lines, that was also in the given. And the fact that C is in the midpoint, that's in the given as well. Now, with this information, we're going to make note of what is true here. Well, first off, because it's given that AB is congruent to CD, we have a pair of congruent sides. So we have AB is congruent. And it's a little funny. Let's try to get this where I want it. Okay, AB is congruent to CD. And the reason why we know that it is given. So we're just carrying that down, pair of sides. Now, because of the parallel lines, we got angle A is congruent to angle C. And the reason is if parallel corresponding angles are congruent. So that gets us a pair of angles. Because C is the midpoint of AE, then we can say A to C is congruent to C to E. And the reason is because of the midpoint. That gets us our last pair of sides. Finally, we can say that the triangle ABC is congruent to CDE. These two triangles are congruent, so that would be the blue triangle is congruent to the green triangle, and the reason why is side, angle, side.